Alrighty, guys, welcome back once again. We are back live at the Leather Pocket, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. My name is Grant, sitting beside Mr. Ryan Murphy. How we doing, Ryan?
I'm doing fantastic.
Very good.
How about yourself?
Well, we're doing all right. We've got a B-side match, so we've flipped the camera around. We are now playing 8-ball on the 7-foot tables. We have Larry Walper taking on MPI, Mike Pringle Isaac, the fella that just gave me the boot out of the tournament.
It is time to wage war.
It is.
So the B-side's getting filled with the who's who of the creme de la creme now, too.
Yeah, it's it is definitely a tough tournament, no matter what way you look at it.
No, it's nuts.
So these guys are just getting set, ready to go.
I mean, you got guys like Janman Look, Ben Francis, Eric Vargas on the B side. I mean,
yeah, right.
There's not a lot of tournaments where that happens.
Right?
So.
How tough was this tournament?
Ben Francis is in a war here.
Yeah, he's. I'm not sure who he's playing, but he's down 5-4. He is at the table.
And if you're just joining us, folks, on the Hooey here, the 9-foots is a race to 9, and the 7-foots is just a race to 6. So his opponent is on the hill.
Yes. Looks like Larry Walper's going to win the leg. So Larry to break first, which can always be an advantage down the stretch, especially if it goes hill-hill.
Absolutely. And both these players are very, very good bar box players.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're not familiar with...
Yeah. Ben just missed his 4-ball, leaving a fairly open table for his opponent, facing elimination.
Wow.
How tough is this tournament?
It's nuts, man. Every time another match starts, I just get a grin from ear to ear. Like, it just doesn't matter where you look, there's just a beast playing.
Yeah, good pool all the way around.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it.
And we get to be, I think the Calgary Flames are playing right now.
Yeah, they just finished the national anthem. We're playing in the Saddle Dome against, it looks like Winnipeg. So...
Very good. Winnipeg is a very fast team this year.
Yeah, they're awesome.
And once again, guys, if you are just tuning in, you know what to do from here. Hulk smash it. Let's go. Give that share button a little bit of love.
I'll tell you right now, if you're not familiar with playing bar box pool, when I moved here from back east Ontario, we didn't play any bar box pool. It was 9-foot.
Yep.
It is like learning to play pool all over again.
For sure it is.
What a different game.
Yeah. This is why, like, you get a lot of the comments, oh, come play on the big boy table, and oh, that's just a little kiddie table. But I'll tell you what, on that small surface, put 15 balls and be accurate.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's not like a 9-foot table, and both have their validity, both have their positives, both have their negatives.
Absolutely.
They're just two completely games, and I was born and raised on bar box pool.
Yeah. Oh no, it was a shock to me for sure.
Yeah. But a hell of fun.
Oh, it's so much fun, yeah. And the leagues here too. I mean, if you're looking to get on a league team, come down to Leather Pockets, talk to Len, and get you sorted out for the next session, or get you sparing on a team or whatever to get you out. We got leagues here for all levels.
Well, and I'll tell you what, MPI, he's looking down the neck at a fairly decent table here.
Yeah, I kind of like this layout.
Right. The trouble is the 6-5, but it's not a terrible combination.
Yeah, no, that's a makeable combo for sure.
I'd almost play for that right here off this 2-ball. Go up on top, take that 5-6. Always got shape on that 7-ball or 1-ball.
He may look to break that up here too, because he's got the 7 and 1 right there too. So
yeah, I just don't want to push the 6 past that side pocket and have 2 down at the other end where the 4 is that really doesn't have a home.
No, that's for sure. So
But he's got a really good cue ball. Mike is very, very methodic. Yeah, see, and that was the trouble.
That was the trouble with going into that. I think the combo is still on, but
it is.
It's
I was always
not
told
as easy as it was.
No, for sure. And I was always told that unless you absolutely have to break and move balls, don't do it.
Absolutely.
Right? The less movement you can do in 8-ball, the better off you're going to be.
Absolutely. I've been told the same. So.
When is the next league session? We're halfway through.
Yeah, we're about halfway through now. So
typically starts in September.
So there'll be new ones starting just inside the new year. I think end of January, beginning of February.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, I mean, if he could have made that combo, the first one I thought was a little easier than that one.
Yeah, I think
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think you're right. He's back in good shape now, though.
He is. I don't mind taking this 7-ball to that left-hand side pocket and floating up for the 4 to the right.
Absolutely. I think that's the shot. Getting on the 4-ball here. That's his only ball that doesn't pass. So.
Yeah, because the 8 passes 13 to the top left-hand corner.
And he's got perfect angle to just drop between the 12 and the 4.
And I'll tell you what, on camera, this table looks pretty big. But I assure you it's not. It is just a 7-foot bar box.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a bad shot. He can pinch this into the side. May have to force himself to take the 6-ball first, but still very workable.
Yeah, you just don't want to run into anything here. You want to be very accurate with the cue ball here.
Yeah. Just a nice pinch draw shot, kind of over where that 12 is.
Yeah, he hit that good.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
Even better. Duck, duck.
Stop, stop, stop.
Duck, duck, and your opponent still has the goose.
Yeah. Oh, no. I think Ben Francis just scratched. So his opponent's coming to the table with ball in hand.
No, he's still up there. I think.
Okay, looked like he had tapped the cue ball. Maybe he was just tapping the rail beside it.
I think he's put his 4-ball in a rather precarious position, though.
Yeah. Okay, Mike with a good shot there to stay in line on the 8.
Mm-hmm. Nice little simple slow roll pocket weight.
Should see our first check mark here.
And Mike is very methodical in how he approaches the table.
Yeah, you won't see Mike force a lot.
Nope.
He knows the game, that's for sure.
41 fours, you got it. I'm not sure what Ben is looking at.
We apologize ahead of time, too. The 7-foot tables are not nearly as isolated as the 9-foot. So you're probably going to get the odd shadow walking in front of the camera and people walking certainly by. So
yeah,
the girls
it's a tough setup when we come to do a setup where they're playing on both sides, because one side of the room is the 9-foots, the other side of the room are the 7-foots. And now that we're commentating on the 7-foot, it's actually we're not even looking at the screen.
Yeah,
these guys are playing technically behind us.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in here, so the staff here at Leather Pockets are running around.
And the room is packed.
Yeah, it's buzzing.
Yeah. Every table but 3.
And we still got lots of B-side action, folks. So if you're in the area, swing in. Come in, have a cold beer or a warm coffee and enjoy some incredible pool.
Yeah, there's a ton of great matches, really, no matter where you look in the room. MPI up to break, seeing if he can add to his lead. I know Larry would like to put a stop to that.
Yes, indeed.
Larry's been playing just a great pool lately.
Yeah. It's a good break off by Mike there.
Yeah. I would A little bit of work to do here. Question is, can he take that 2 ball, push the 14 into the 7 to get it off the rail? And from there, you're pretty much open spaces.
Yeah, really, he's only either got the 2 ball as a tie-up ball or the 13 if he elects for the stripes. So
yeah, with the 13, in my opinion, is Never Never Land.
Yeah.
And I think he can take care of this breakout on shot number 1, and he'll have position on hopefully the 1 ball following, or the 5 into the side.
Yeah, I was going to say he's got that 5 ball very close to the side there, so he's got options. And if he sneaks out a little bit, he's got the 1 up in the corner too. So I personally, I like the solids here.
I do too. Right, and I'm like, he's almost dead in on this 14 if he takes that 2 ball.
Absolutely.
To push into the 7.
And touching back on what Grant said earlier, I mean, if you're taking the 13 and 8, like you said, it's in no man's land, so you're running into that to break that up, whereas with the solids, you don't have to move it.
Yep.
It goes into the side, so. It looks like Mike's
He is
electing to take the stripes.
Yep. All the way uptown. Attempted uptown for the 10 ball.
There we go, yeah.
Yeah, nice shot. So really it's position on that 13 ball.
Yeah.
That'll be the trick.
He could use the 11 to get in behind it, but I don't know if the 2 ball is hampering his path to the corner. So
I think the 12 will pass the 2. The 13, he did have a look if it goes past the 5 into that side pocket, but that is pretty tight.
Yeah, that's definitely a tight shot.
And what's going on, Mr. Steve?
See
and
this?
yes, it is Ryan Murphy on the mic with me. Murray.
I've been called worse, though.
Yes, and you know what? I go by the rule, you can call me anything, just don't call me late for dinner.
Absolutely. I didn't get this girlage figure by missing meals.
Right? You and me both.
It looks like he's going to take the 15 down in the corner and hold for the 12. Yeah, did a good job there.
I think he wanted to hold a little bit to get a little bit of a better breakout angle.
Yeah, I don't know if he goes above the 8 here if he shoots that 12 into the corner.
Well, maybe it is there. If he just straight tops that 12 into that top left-hand corner, nope.
It must not
that
have the
answers
angle.
that question.
Yep. A little steeper than he wanted.
Yeah.
And the last thing he wants to do, too, is run into the 8 ball and tie it up behind the 5, right? So
yeah. Right, now there could be good things that happen if the 5 goes to the 4 and kind of muddles that up a little bit for your opponent. It's not terrible.
Yep.
But again, risk versus reward.
Right. I don't mind here just checking from that 12 and playing the 14 next, too. So let's see what he does. Opting the 11.
Yeah, and I think with this pattern, he's leaving the breakout to last, which I'm not always a fan of doing.
No. I like taking the breakout early when you got some ducks if it goes wrong.
Well, and it's kind of why I said right from the start, take the 2.
Yeah, I like
because your natural path is into the breakout, and you always have options.
No, I agree 100%. I would have started with the 2 as well.
And looks like Ben Francis staring down the neck of defeat, and it is.
It is, and his opponent is going to pick himself up a $25 bounty.
Absolutely, he is. Ben Francis eliminated. I can't even tell you who his opponent is. I'm not sure.
He's a very happy man, though.
I would guess so.
All right.
Taking out Mr. Francis by a score of 6-4.
And Mike here is just weighing up every option.
Oh, yeah.
This is one thing with bar box pool is you really have to weigh up your options and take your time.
Yeah. Wow, and Mike that is synonymous with MPI.
Okay, it looks like he's going to go off the 12 and come up into the 13. 12 to the corner. But does that 13, it must go in the side?
It must go to the side, yeah. the way he played that, it has to go. I'm willing to bet this is tight. He's got a ball width to squeeze between that 5 ball and still make it in that side pocket without horning first. But if he can hit it, it's fairly natural shape to the 14.
Yeah.
The issue is, what are you doing with the 8 ball?
Yeah, it's as well guarded as the president right now. So. Oh,
wow.
What a shot, beauty. Oh.
Really well done. Almost got it past the 5 ball.
I think he might have half a pocket to work with there. If not, it goes down past the 4, I believe.
Ooh, I don't know about that. I think the only pocket he has to go to is either the top right-hand corner or the bottom right-hand corner. I don't think it passes the 4, doesn't pass the 3. Can't go in the right side, can't go in the left side.
Or he's just going to pop this here and move
You know
it
what?
around
He can
a
just
bit.
go straight across the table.
Yeah, and just move it a little bit. Oh, it obviously goes in the side.
It must. I would have bet on a stack of Bibles that didn't go past that 5 ball.
Doesn't look like it from any angle.
Dean Holton, there we go. Thanks, David. Dean Holton, one happy camper.
Yeah, that's a very big win to stay alive.
Yeah, it is. Really good recovery moments there from Mike to take a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, Mike is playing well.
Really, really well done. And we may as well give a shout out to one of our local sponsors, the Mike Burton Home Team. Local here to Calgary, don't just buy a house, invest in a home. You can check them out, www.mikeburton.ca. Very accomplished and avid pool player in the Calgary pool community. And I'm not sure if Larry has shot yet.
I don't think. Well, he came up dry,
Broke,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Broke, but that was it.
Oh, looks like he's come up dry again.
That is going to be extremely tough. Everything high ball goes.
Look at high balls. I mean, that's a
That's
lottery
duck
win.
soup. Yeah, that is an early Christmas gift right there.
Absolutely. And, you know, he can play the 14 off the 1 and push that 1 down and tie up the 7, too.
Yeah,
So,
can take it to the top right-hand corner as well.
and,
Tons of options on this table.
yeah, no, Larry's...
And again, right, you see Mike standing there looking at the table, weighing his options, looking at the patterns, and this is classic MPI. Doesn't rush into anything.
nothing.
Right, and I mean, the low balls aren't terrible either, but I
No.
don't like the cluster of the 5-7 and how the table lies. I much prefer the high ball. You're dead in on the 11 top right-hand corner, float underneath for the 13.
Yeah, there's just, I mean, the 12 goes in the upper corner, if
Yeah.
you like that. The 14 goes in off the 1. It's just, I think the problem for Mike here is he's trying to think, where do I start?
Yeah, well, and sometimes that's
Yeah.
the difficult part,
There's
right?
too
You get an
many
open.
options.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
He's going low ball.
Yeah, so he must be able to take the 7 after this 1.
That's what he's hoping, but he's
Yeah.
overhit.
No, I think he's there. I think he's there.
He is millimeter perfect if he does have it. If he's got it,
That
just a hit
was,
and stick for the 6.
Yeah, that was risky business, though.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if that would have been my starting shot.
I don't know either.
But maybe this is why he's beat me and I'm sitting on the
Well,
mic
we're
and not
over
playing.
here,
It just goes to show you what the heck I know. Yeah, he had to pinch that
Yeah,
in
he
order
did.
to get it.
Hit it very well. So Okay, Mike is off and running again.
Mm-hmm.
And everything is wide open.
Oh, yeah. 4, 6, 2, 3, 5, 8. Done and done.
Yeah. Now, the only downside to that is if you make a mistake, your opponent's coming up, and
Oh, yeah.
it's just Merry Christmas for you, too.
Yeah.
So we just want to make sure he stays concentrated here and stays down and makes his shots. Around the bar box, executing shape is everything.
Yeah, and getting on the right side of the ball.
100%.
He's going to play it a different way, I'm sure of it. He's going to play 3, 5, 4, 6, 2, 8, I believe. I like leaving the 5 ball till last.
Yeah,
I'm going to go 4, 6, 2, 3, 5, 8.
Yeah,
That's just a natural pattern to me.
100%. I'm leaving definitely the out ball is either my 5 or my 3 for sure from
Yeah.
there. So, and I think he's got just enough angle that he can pinch over for the 6. And if not,
He sure does. I get to stare down the barrel.
okay, well, he's going to go with the 3 first.
See? Didn't I tell you?
Yeah.
He's going to make us look foolish.
Everybody sees the outs a little bit different.
Yeah, they sure do. Now, do you follow this 2 rails and a little bit of right-hand spin on the cue ball, drag it out for the 6?
I kind of
6
think you
or the
have
2?
to, unless the 4 passes the 6, and he can kind of stop right there.
Yeah,
but
that could do, but
I think you're playing with fire. He's looking at
I
that.
agree. I agree. I don't like that flirtatious angle.
Yeah.
You can get into a lot of trouble there.
And slow rolling balls to hold is death sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But
He's on to the 6.
yeah, he's done well to get on the 6. This should get him up onto the 2.
Oh my gosh. The 2 rail, that was very, very flirtatious. That was a little more flirtatious than what I would have liked to have seen.
Yeah, Mike had a little smirk on his face after that shot. He was happy that went around.
Yeah, well, and I think he's landed fairly straight in on the 2, which makes position to the 4 a little bit tough.
I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he elected to cut that 4 in now.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
I don't know. It's
Right, to draw off that 2 ball, you're shooting the gap either between the 12-9 or the 9-14.
Yeah, neither
And
of those.
they're not a desirable.
No, it looks like a foot, but when you put the angle in
Oh
there,
my
you got about
gosh.
6 inches.
It's like
so,
trying to put a basketball through a needle.
Yeah, no, this is tough. He may. I don't know how much angle he's got if he follows through and comes. It kind of pinches off that second rail with a little spin and comes up between the 12 and 4 towards this side of the table.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man.
Well, he's elected to draw off this 2.
He is going to punch up for the gap.
Nice
And
little
he's got
jelly
there.
rub.
Oh, yeah.
That could have ended terribly.
Now, what do we do? Because I do not think that 8 passes the 10 to the corner.
Nope.
And he is on the wrong side of the 4.
I think you almost have to power draw this
Yeah.
with some right-hand spin. Go over this way,
Yeah.
right? Power draw here, check this rail, and come back. It's flirtatious as all get out, but
yeah. Well, I mean, if you're Yoda too, and you can,
oh, you know what? It's even
he's going
easier.
to spin
Just
around
go around
behind
2
underneath
rails.
it. Yeah,
Around 2 rails underneath.
yeah.
Yeah.
The only problem with that is the angle that you're coming off that second rail. You got to make sure that you don't come top side of the 8.
Yes. And if you do, you got to play the weight.
Yeah.
But if you play that weight, you're not getting underneath.
Exactly. So, I mean, he could gamble a little bit here too and drag it closer to the corner and come the 2 rails
He
between
could. Yeah,
12
I don't
and
mind
9.
that shot either.
So,
Yeah. That's probably the shot I select.
Yeah.
Out of all the options,
I like that
that
shot
drag
too.
shot 2 rails out. Want to hit just about the first diamond.
it's just going to reset here. He had a opponent walk kind of into his line of vision there.
Well, I'm going to look on the monitor and see if we can see if he does drag this out. Or just plays Oh, he tries the draw.
Wow.
Catches horn.
Well, he tried your shot.
He did.
Yeah.
But that takes a little bit more of a power stroke than what that was.
Yeah.
He tried to finesse that,
Yeah.
and I don't think the finesse was the way to do it. You got to power that.
Now.
Yeah, very interesting. I don't think he can see the bank shot. Can't quite tell
Yeah, it's
if he can bank that to that
passes
left
the
side
14,
pocket.
Yeah. I mean, he's got the 8 off the 13, but he's going to be letting the cue ball go for that shot.
Yeah, 8 off the 13 if it passes by that 10 ball. That's what he's looking at. I think he, if he tries that shot, it's probably coming underneath the 14 and tagging that 14 and sending it for a ride.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, your other option is to possibly tie up the 13 ball with the 8.
Yeah, try to take, either take over the corner or set it in front of.
Yeah. Yeah, he's calling it off the 13.
Yeah,
I
it's a good
like
shot.
this shot.
Yep. He does have that finessey stroke.
Yeah, he
Can
certainly
make this.
does.
Larry's licking his chops.
Oh,
wow.
He had it too, almost.
And he does take over that
He's
pocket.
come up very well.
Yeah, not terrible.
Yeah.
He's probably not going to like his next shot.
No, that's for sure. No.
I think he'll probably... Oh, Larry's going to take the 15 ball. Not going to muck around giving
He's just gonna
MPI any
freeze
shots
him.
at it.
Oh, yeah, I don't...
Well, let's see what the Alex Pagulayan kick looks like into
Holy
this
smokes.
bottom right-hand corner.
Well, Larry went for the aggressive shot there. And
Yeah, and typically Larry's going to make that, but I think, you know, in this match he's had 2 breaks,
yeah,
right? We're sitting at the tail end of 3 games in, and he's broke twice, hasn't
Yeah,
really
exactly.
shot. So coming in cold, as they say.
now the 13 ball being on that side rail, there's not a lot of way to get underneath it. So if he opts to play the 8 ball into the 15 and hold the 8 there, I mean, Larry,
Yeah, I think the 10 being there gives you a way to get into it. I don't mind this. He's looking at the Pagulayan kick.
Yeah, no, I like that shot too.
Yeah.
But it's sellout city if that doesn't go.
I think it's sellout no matter what you do.
Yeah,
This is what is my best percentage shot to win the game.
I kind of
Right,
You know,
Larry's got 7 soldiers on the table, right?
Exactly.
No matter where you leave him, he's got options.
I don't mind being a 1 pocket player myself too. Is just bringing that 8 ball up towards the 13 so that you still have
Yeah,
a bank
absolutely.
at it after.
Yeah,
And it just ties this 13 ball up
yeah.
because it'd be a fairly easy cross bank from there.
I think he's just going to play it right into the 15. He really didn't think much about it
You might
after
never
he
know.
weighed his options. Yeah. And that's why I would have played the kick.
Yeah, he got a little fortunate there with the way that the 10-13 have developed, but Larry's got a lot of balls to break that up.
I think it's coming right now.
Yeah, I would agree with
if
you.
he's got that right little angle.
Yeah, I would agree.
Just like this.
And that's how it's done right there, folks.
Yep, that will do it. 10 into that left side pocket or 13 ball. 13 can be a little bit flirtatious.
He's hit it good. This is Larry's first opportunity to get that arm warmed up. Just going to punch that in and hold there.
Up and back.
Yeah. I think he was hoping to get on the 12 ball there, but
Yeah, I would think so. Here he'll have to leave the 12 ball for last. Just draw this a touch. Leave yourself that nice draw one rail off the 11.
Yeah, and there's you don't have to do anything clever with the 12
Nope.
ball either. You just cut it in, and you're naturally coming down table anyway. So.
Yep.
Oh, he didn't get into that the way he wanted to.
No, he sure didn't, but Mike's not going to like his next shot. Although, I mean, like it or not, it's a free shot that you shouldn't have got.
Yeah. Well, no, Larry's going to attack here. I think I like this too.
I think he's going to duck and safe.
The thing with playing the safety here is that you still turn the table over. So.
You do.
And I think
I don't mind leaving that 12 ball in the center of the table and just leaving the cue ball to the right side rail.
Well, I was going to say it's kind of a free shot because you can hold the cue ball there, and then Mike's got a really crazy cut or an off-angle bank shot that doesn't really go anywhere. So.
The only problem I have with 12 being where it is, it now takes that one rail, rail first, right spin, cut the 8 in. It takes the scratch potential out of that.
Yeah.
So
that's true. Yeah,
right?
That's true. So Mike's going to fire at this probably.
Oh, for sure he is. Right-hand spin on the cue ball. A little bit of rail first.
Yep.
See if you can spin that 8 ball in, just like this. See?
And just like Grant said, that was in the pocket.
Oh, that was all
day
day scratch, for sure. But the 12...
nicely called, sir.
Thank you.
So, wow, 3-0.
3-0 indeed. MPI leading over Mr. Larry Walper. But I have no doubts. Don't count Larry out yet.
Oh, absolutely not.
That guy knows how to grind it.
Having a little trouble getting those balls to stick. There we go. Looks like he's got the rack he wants. Oh.
What does MPI stand for? That's Mike Pringle Isaac. It's just too big to to fit into the allotted square we have for names.
Yeah, that's why you'll see John Triple P.
That's right.
Instead of Paypompy.
Correct.
It's about 62.
I mean, we could
letters
put
long.
it in there, but I mean, it's going to be real small to read.
One of the A-side semifinalists wandering around, Mr. Stephen Holm, going over to have a look at the draw and the Hooey trophies there.
Yeah, I don't know that he plays again tonight. He might.
No, I think they're done.
I think the
They're down to
A-side
the
is all
final
done,
four
right?
now. Yeah, yeah. It's Mr. Holm and Mr. Spence,
Yeah.
and we have Stan Taranjo and Garvey on the other semi.
Correct.
After that incredible comeback on Kung Dao.
Yeah. I heard he was down 6-0.
Yeah, 5-0 at one point, or
Or
5-1.
5-0, yeah. Interesting choice. I wonder what he's going to do with this 12 ball. Unless he's going to try to take it out right now. I don't know if I'd like that.
He did, but he put way too much junk on that.
He just does not look impressed.
He doesn't look very comfortable, not
No.
like Larry usually does.
No.
This is usually
He's looking
Larry's
frustrated,
element.
yeah.
And it's very hard. When you go bad on shape on these little tables, it's
Oh.
very hard to recover.
It's like quicksand,
Yeah.
right? Especially mentally,
Yeah.
right? You start making
and look at this.
yeah, see, unforced errors, and it's like quicksand. It's just
really
going to keep
is.
pulling you in.
Yeah, the harder you fight, the deeper you sink. Is absolutely not ideal. Mike still has to work out that 312 problem there, though. And the 6 ball down the other end, I don't know if that passes the 10 or not. It might.
It may. You might be able to cheat that just a touch.
And
I think with the 3 ball, the 5 is your answer to the riddle there.
Yeah, and it's a little, I mean, it's not a big problem, but it's a little funny that 7, 2, and 1 as well.
Well, he's got ball in hand, so I'm wondering if he can just take the 3 right now.
Yeah, if he can get the ball in there, I'm not sure if he's got enough gap where he doesn't hit 12 first.
Right.
I think failing that, I mean, your starting ball has to be the 2 ball or 1 ball just to open that up.
I agree, yeah. Because the 5 ball is always there, the 4 ball is always there.
100%.
You got 2 chances to break out that 3 ball.
Yeah, he's got 2 swings there for
but
sure.
you definitely need to get rid of the 1 in order for the 2 to go.
Yeah.
And the 6 could be an issue. We'll see. We'll see if he tries to spin in and break this 10-6 up a little bit.
Yeah, or if he floats it down to the bottom rail, then we know the 6 goes.
That's right.
Or the cue ball passes the 10 onto the 6, I should say.
Yeah. Bracket link, it can be found on Challenge under the Barry Hooey Memorial.
Yeah, it goes. Oh, he's come up short, though.
He is very short, and it's going to take away one of his breakout balls.
Yes, it certainly is. He's going to have to take the 5 ball now.
Mm-hmm. And with that angle, I don't think it's enough to get back over and break out that 3. So he's going to have to rely on the 4.
Yeah. And he has to get the top side of the 4. Anything under the 4 is death on a stick.
Yep.
So... come with a shot here.
He might, maybe, if he can just straight top that 5 ball, he may have enough to break out that 3. Right? Now that I can see it somewhat live.
Well, the other thing is, too, if he stayed about where the 5 was, he has the 4 into the side past the 11 and break out the 3 that way as well. But I think, I don't know.
I think this is the right shot, but he's got to go forward. It looks like he's trying to draw.
He's going to drill this and try to come over for the 4.
Oh my God, right behind it. Well, second chance, 4 into that left side pocket.
Yep.
Come around again. It will put him onto the 7, so it's not terrible. Or chances are good he'll be onto the 7.
Yep. Yeah, he's really wishing that 3 went early.
Yeah.
If there was just a little bit more gap there between the 3 and the 12, that would have been his starting point for sure.
Yep.
Hey, Calgary's up 2-1. Perfect.
Hey, I was just looking at that and it was 1-1. There is the link. Thank you, David, our local pin master. I will pin that in the comment section. Are we having another stream tonight after this match? Not sure. I would say pretty likely.
I believe we're playing 1 or 2 more rounds on the B. Well, we got to get down to the final 8.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's this probably 1 or 2 more after this. Won't be quite as late as last night. We'll get Grant home so he can actually get a night's sleep tonight.
Yeah. Just no more 3:15 in the morning. Although I don't have to play tomorrow now, so bring it on. Oh, look at this.
Oh, look at this.
Does he go? Wow.
Well, at least with that separation, I mean, you hit the 3 ball with some draw if you get pretty straight on it and follow the 12 in. Mm-hmm. Or he might
I
go
actually don't mind playing the cue ball with top spin because you need to be kind of closer to run that 8-ball up. And I
True.
know that the standard technique is drawing the cue ball top onto the 3-ball, which follows it in. You can also just play straight top and follow the 3 and push it in.
True. And then stay right there for
Then
the 8.
you're sitting pretty for the 8-ball. Okay, well that tells us the 6 goes. However,
Has he left himself enough angle to get down?
no, he's straight. I'm telling you,
Wow.
there's no chance he's getting down to that 3-ball.
It's a bit of a mental error there.
It is. However, the bank is
The
on
bank is on. Yeah, correct.
between the 11-8. It's not going to leave you much for the 8-ball.
Yeah, that's for sure. But sometimes just take your medicine.
That's it. Take what the table gives you. I wonder if he's playing this rail first. Rail first and trying to punch down, you know what I mean? Nope.
And draw it with spin.
Made the cue ball dizzy there.
Yeah, he is not happy with that.
Oilers won today, just saying. Well, Calgary, I think, is on a 5-game losing skid. Started off like monsters, and then went on
Is
a
that,
5-game losing streak.
Moto McDrysidle charming in there?
Yeah, that's it's one of those Nicklin boys. You know, I actually don't mind the Pagulian kick here on this 3.
Hey, yeah, that was
Right?
the same option he had on the
Yeah.
last one. Yeah.
Underneath the 3, hit and stick, you'll have the 8. No, he tried to finesse it. Larry's licking his chops.
Yes, he certainly is. This might get Larry onto the board finally.
Which I think he is in desperate need of right now.
Absolutely. Especially in this alternating break format.
Yeah, very, very tough to come back, especially if you get down 4 and 5-0 like I was.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It
No,
is,
if you can break your opponent's serve, it's huge.
yeah, look at this. Decides to walk right into the shot.
Should be okay. He's just going to go up and down tail
Yeah.
with some inside spin here.
Yeah, nice shot.
Well controlled.
Good concentration on the shot before that.
Yep. And Mr. Walper is on the board.
He struck back. And once again, we are at the leather pocket for the 4th annual Barry Hooey Memorial Tournament. This is the man, the myth, and the legend. This is the man that we are memorializing today. And I sure miss his energy in a pool room. You always knew when Barry was in the room. And of course, the infamous jersey, the Hooey one time.
That's usually showcased up in a shadow box on the wall at all times.
It is.
But
It
they-
gets taken down to go to Vegas.
Yep, they travel with it. It's
And that's his cue standing up there as well.
oh right, yeah,
Yeah. That's usually where the shadow box is.
that's right. Yep. Did he play with looks like a Mickelson from here?
Yep.
Yeah. Local cue maker. All right, Larry to fire here.
Tries that soft second ball break. And I'm pretty sure he went that soft because Mike's in the lead 3-1.
Yeah.
And that soft second ball break typically will keep them clustered.
Yeah, and that was dangerously close to being too soft.
It was.
So that was one of the tournament rules here, was no soft breaking. I mean, Larry hit that pretty good, but everyone's friends here anyway. I mean, you're not going to see many blow-ups about stuff like that. But
Yep. Although, that 15-1 ball,
yeah, it's pretty much lined up, and that
push the 3 out if you can. It goes past once the 2 is gone, it
Yeah.
will also go, but
just opened everything wide open. there.
way better position, everything goes.
Yep.
And this is exactly what Mike did to me. He just picked me apart.
Yeah. No, he is subject to put a hurting on you.
Yeah. And it's that slow, methodical process.
Yeah. You almost want to get up to the table and run around it just to speed him up a little bit to throw him off.
Yep.
Well, it looks like your young lad's enjoying his dinner over there.
It looks like it. And he's lucky I've got a mic on my face. Daddy Bear would go over and pull rank. And this is just a nice draw, right-hand spin off that 2 ball. You're always going to have shape on the 3. Just like that.
Yeah, ain't that good.
Oh,
that bent out a bit.
It did. And if the 7 doesn't pass the 4, he's in trouble.
He's in big trouble if that doesn't pass. He overhit that by a couple of inches and got a little bit of just a horrible little bit of a roll behind the 8 there.
I think he overdrew that by a foot.
At least.
Right? There's no need to hit that high.
He's looking to see if it passes, and he goes to 3. There's not a chance.
I don't think so, because
Don't
I
think you need
watched
to take-
those snuggle up.
Absolutely. I don't think you need to take a second look at that ball.
Nope.
You got one shot and one shot only, I think.
Well, he must be on the low side of that snuggle.
Wow. Can you believe that?
Nope.
Wow.
And out of the
out of the frying pan into the fire.
Yes, he took the words right out of my mouth.
Oh, how unfortunate.
It does still go. It will go down to this bottom right-hand corner as he's looking at it. It's a matter of negotiating your path to get there, because 7 is a little bit tough. Does go to the left side pocket.
Yeah, and he does have past the 11. That 8 will go into the corner. He's got about half a pocket to work with there. So if he can get off the 7 below that 6, he should be in good shape. He's doing it right
he's just
here.
got a nice little rub.
Can you believe that? Not enough.
I think it will now go. I think that'll go into that top right-hand corner now.
It might now, yeah. Certainly he's having a look now.
I can see daylight between the 10 and the 6.
Okay.
So we'll see. 4, 7, 6, 8. Could go 7, 6, 4, but the shape from the 4 to the 8's a little rough.
Yeah, you've got to go 7 first, I think, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's a matter of whether he wants to go 7, 6 or 7, 4. But 7's always first.
Yeah, it's got a weird angle here. He's outside for both balls, so.
Mm-hmm. And he's going to come have a look. Where is the position for the 8? Right, he's looking at your pocket.
Yep. Yeah, I think from where he's positioned now, I think it has to go. I think he has to go 7, 6.
Does it also 8 passes to the left side pocket past the 12 ball?
Yeah, it certainly does.
Yeah. This should be no issue here. 7, 4, 6, 8 in the side.
Yeah, I think
ideally.
Yeah, I think he's looking at having to go 7, 6 though, because the angle that the 7's taking him is towards the rail.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's kind of funny here.
If he's going to the rail first, I think I'm just going to forward and come 2 rails out behind the 4.
I hope so. He's got to pop it. Yeah, there he goes. He had enough. Okay.
So again, this is that drag shot,
Yeah.
right?
You've got to get around behind it.
I think he's playing just straight right-hand spin. I don't know if you can hold that.
Wow.
Oh, he did try the drag.
Yeah.
Number one, overpowered it.
Yeah.
Even if he hit that rail first,
Wow.
I think he was going to Never Never Land. And I don't think the 6 ball plays off the 8 to that left hand.
I actually think he can cut the 6 straight in.
What?
I think there's just a hair of a gap. The 10's just a hair ahead of the 6.
Oof. Ref.
Yeah, I might have been calling a ref here. But Larry's got the best look from...
He's got the dead bank, too.
Yeah, so...
The dead bank is on, but he's electing to take your shot. Try the cut.
He's made it, too.
Oh, yeah. He hit that perfect.
Jeez. Wow.
I'll tell you, from my position, I would have sworn there's no way you're cutting that in without hitting the 10 first.
No, he hit that real good.
He sure did.
Now...
Yeah, what's next?
Just the nice thing is, though, with the bank, the 9 ball is blocking the scratch on the side, and if he plays the 8 ball cross bank to the other corner, he owns that corner.
Yeah.
So, and I'll bet you we'll see an election to do that, or if he's got enough past the 12 to slice that right down in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I always like the aggressive cut, but
I agree. And you're 100% correct, missing him, especially coming to Calgary's tournaments. He was always there. It was the one thing with Barry. That man never missed a tournament in his life.
he took on the corner slice and
What
hit
a
it perfect.
shot.
Hit it perfect.
Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Walper, it is now moving time.
Yep.
If ever there was a time, now's the time. And this is exactly what Mike did to me. Just picked me right apart.
Yeah. And I've seen you play in a 7-foot pool. You're no slouch, so it's a tough grind now.
It really is. And it seems like everybody's skill just keeps getting better and better
Yeah.
and better and better.
I've noticed that since I moved out here in the last 4 years. There are players that when I first got here didn't look like they could make 3 balls in a row,
Yep.
and now we're in the 600 Fargo ratings.
Yeah.
You know, it's incredible.
Yep.
It's because the competition here, and I'm not just saying that because I live here, but the competition out west is so strong. The players out here, the caliber of players out here is incredible.
Yeah, Alberta's blessed, right? Not just Calgary. Edmonton's got some really great players. A couple of them came down for the Hooey Memorial, right? Carlos Barbosa is here.
Yep.
Sean McKay that came from Red Deer, but I believe is originally from Edmonton. But yeah, it's we're a blessed province.
And the crazy thing, after tomorrow, either Joe Spence, Stephen Holm, Taranjo, or Garvey are going to be on the B side.
Isn't that scary? Hey?
How do you like your odds after that?
Yeah, Stephen, you're correct. Larry has not made a ball on his breaks at all. And I believe that's the first dry break that Mike has had. I think he's made a ball on every break thus far.
I believe so, yeah.
So let's dissect Larry's table. 3 ball does go.
He's elected to start with the solids.
Yeah. If he can get in on the 3, it does go past the 8 to the top left-hand corner.
I think he'll take it right now after the 6.
Potential.
Oh, maybe not. He's drawing. Oh, no, there, yeah, that's...
Oof, that to me
That
looks
is
like a scratch
30 with the
all
side,
day
yeah.
long. Cut that 13, cue balls going off that 13 into that left-hand side pocket.
Yeah, I think he wanted to roll a little further than he did. But nope, he could hit it
Of course, what do I know?
Yep, no, he hit that real good. But he's
Sure
now
did.
he's now tied up the 8 ball. He's eclipsed the 8 ball with rubbing that 13.
As an Edmontonian, Calgary pool scene really is best in Canada, in my opinion.
I would tend to agree.
Yeah. It is definitely a robust pool scene, and we appreciate the compliment, Andrew. I'm going to mark that on the calendar because that's very rare for Andrew Nicklin to compliment Calgary.
And don't get us wrong, we are not knocking any of the other players from
No,
Alberta.
God, no,
I mean,
not at all.
You go into Toronto, you better hold on to your wallet if you're bringing money. You're going to run into people like Eric Horlifson,
Of
and
course.
Johnny Mora if he's in town. I don't think Johnny spends much time in Canada anymore now, but
He was just in not too long ago. But, you know, to talk about a unreal story with John Mora.
yeah,
Hey, playing his entire career as a pro right-handed, almost quit.
almost quit. Yeah,
Right.
with his neck problems.
Yeah, and then decided, you know what? I want to learn this game playing left-handed.
Yeah, I'll just go win every monster tournament
Right.
left-handed.
Yeah, and then came back and is just as good with the left as he was with the right.
He might even be better with his left hand than he was with his right.
It very well could be because that the right hand was where his neck issues were coming from because of his dominant eye.
Yep. Oddly enough, he still breaks right-handed though, eh?
Yes,
Yeah.
sure does. Yeah.
And the only other pool player I know that could pull that off is my idol and hero, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Yep.
And it's funny, Ronnie was saying one day, he was like, I'd like to win a world championship wrong-handed. You know, and he's just about crazy enough to do it. Like
I would bet. I would bet at the tail end of his career that'll be something he attempts.
Absolutely. All right, so Larry,
What happened with Larry there?
Yeah, he missed trying to make a breakout to get that 8 out of the way, and
Put it back in jail.
yeah. So
The question is, does the 13 pass the 8 to the top right-hand corner? If it does, MPI is looking real good to get himself on the hill.
well, it must, because he would have broke it out here with the 11, I would think.
I would agree. If it doesn't go, and you know what? Maybe the 11 is the right shot anyway.
Yeah.
Because then you don't have to play around with the you know, touch draw and get
Well, he can
touchy-feely with it. You know what I mean?
If it does go past, then he'll stop dead on the 11 there.
Can still get a little funny on that angle though.
I think so too. Like there you are.
I think now
You're
he's going to take this breakout.
Yeah,
I don't think he's going to try to hold this.
kind of have no choice because there's no way to hold that now.
Nope,
So
I agree.
just push this out.
Only thing you don't want to do is hit the 8 in the nose and get stuck behind that 13. That'll work.
Yeah, he needs that to slow down.
That'll work.
you know.
He's onto the 9 ball.
Yeah, he came out smelling like a rose there. That could have
Sure
gone all
did.
kinds of wrong.
Yep. 9, 12, 13, 10, 8, or 10, 13, 8. Could go 9. Well, do you really? No. I think you got to get rid of the 9 and whatever balls he's standing in front of there.
There's no point in going up and down table. I think your first call of going around the clock is probably the way he's going to do it. 9, 12, 10, 13, or 13, 10.
Yep.
Depending on what angle he gets. So he's just going to stun draw this back probably about 3 or 4 inches, just to give himself the right angle. Just like that.
Very nice. That must hurt you so much, Andrew, to say that. Got to give credit where credit is due.
Yeah.
We appreciate that, Andrew, for sure.
And that's certainly not taking anything away from the Edmonton pool
No,
scene either.
listen, Edmonton has got some really, really talented players. Right? Both men and ladies,
Oh,
I might add.
absolutely.
You look at Jana Montour, Kathy Metzinger,
Right.
to name 2.
Yeah.
Right? Marcia.
I'll go ask for Brian Butler. He'll more
he'll
than
play-
accommodate you with a set too.
He'll play you a little something, something.
Yeah. And another Edmontonian.
I don't know
that's
if
here is
Rob
Carlos.
Cardinal is still playing, but he was good back in the day. Rob Phillips.
Rob Phillips, a solid player.
Yeah. Gary Hauk back in his day was a phenomenal player, still is.
Yeah, Gary was just in that last in the 10-ball tournament. Was just out there. He went fairly deep too.
Yeah. And of course Carlos, who came down. Carlos Barbosa.
And I think he's still hanging around the B side here.
Yeah, he's still in it to win it.
He lost a bit of a beater to Holm because he was up on him 3-0. Oh, he hit that good. Hit that real good.
He sure did. I like 2 rails out here, just with that angle. But he's just going to play it straight.
Yeah, he's just going to go off the short rail and out. Just a very solid performance from MPI.
Yeah, this is my second look at this today.
Yeah.
I was just on the receiving end. And at the same score line.
The nice thing about losing to a player like that, though, is you're not too butthurt because you didn't really play bad. You don't get a chance to. You're either 100% on your game or going to get a coffee.
That's it. Or a microphone.
Or a microphone.
Mm-hmm.
And all the other matches that are finishing up, we're getting a pretty good gathering around this table from the other players.
Yeah, and it's great to see that support, right?
I love that.
Just because Q Sports Live is here doesn't mean you have to run home and watch it on Q Sports Live. Hang around, watch it live.
Absolutely.
Have a bevy, support the pool hall.
Even Mark Vino stopped in. He was supposed to be in this tournament, but he was feeling a little under the weather, so looks like he's feeling a little better now. He's got a glass of red wine in his hand, enjoying the pool.
Mm-hmm. You see the difference in the break that Larry just came with there?
Yeah, finally came up under.
Yeah, he decided, you know what, I've had enough of this soft braking stuff and getting picked apart here. I'm just going to smash and grab.
Yeah, and he's come out real good, too.
He sure has, yeah. If he can move this 15 here, that would be ideal. Or the 8.
Oh, wow.
Betwixt and between.
Can you believe that?
Well, he may attempt to move this 15 ball here again. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And may actually take the 7 ball next.
It seems like he's playing a little faster speed, too. He's got a little pep in his step there.
Yeah, he just decided, you know what, I've had enough. I'm just going to give her, go for broke.
Okay,
what do you got to lose?
Give him enough
guys,
of a head start.
Right? Guys on the hill,
yeah.
What do you got to lose? Very nice. This will put the 5 ball in.
Got a little funny here. The 2 still goes, but he wants to make sure that he doesn't have too steep of an angle where he can't hold that side rail for the 8 ball.
Yeah, I think you can just follow that 2 up a little bit and go to the inside of the rail.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to. He stunned it.
Yeah, he's got perfect angle.
Yep.
He can come float underneath that 8 ball.
You know what I mean? If he was on the rail, though,
yeah.
He'd be very tough to get across for that 8
Oh,
ball.
I agree.
So
maybe he's drawing this. Yeah.
No.
Oh no. Did he get there? I don't think he got there.
Oh, just.
Wow.
Great out by Larry there.
I didn't think he got there.
I don't think he did either when he first hit it.
I thought he well underhit it.
Yeah, he was staring it down. Again, anything can happen. 5-2 is not over.
How about Alberta for the win? You got it. What's going on? Pete Robertson tuning in again. My main man from down under in Australia. Adelaide to be exact. Gord, I'm not even commenting on your comment. Gord's a fun guy. He always picks on me, so I just ignore him. It's the way I pick on him back.
All right. MPI breaking on the hill.
see if the tables have turned a little bit, and maybe he comes up dry.
He certainly did.
And look at these low ball. Look at those low balls.
Larry is certainly licking his chops.
Oh,
again.
yeah, just begging. Begging to be run out.
Wow, what of a turn this would be if he could get out here. He's breaking to get it to 5-4.
So I like the 5-4-1-2, and then clean up the bottom.
Yep. He's got to look at that 8 ball a little bit. I'm not sure. He's going to address that.
It's coming out right now.
Right now, yeah.
Doesn't want the 11.
Oh, wow.
Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Larry has got some chunked rolls, that's for sure.
It's the same thing that happened with me playing Mike. I mean, you try to get something going, you try to generate something, and this is exactly what happened. Oh, nice shot. Nice little play off the 14 ball.
You know, it's that old saying, though. In order to win a tournament, you need skill, luck, some good rolls.
That's it.
You know,
you need the jelly love.
Draw,
yep.
You know. So.
And I had none of it.
Yeah, me neither.
Nice shot.
But we've both been on the receiving end when the luck and the balls.
You know what?
I
was just going to say, look, it's the pool gods have certainly allowed me to have some luck and win. Look at this shot. Look at this shot.
From that angle.
That ball coming off that rail has exactly a half pocket.
It's incredible.
it just went, it was dead in.
Absolutely incredible. It looks like Mike is going to take a quick break here and gather his thoughts before he attempts this run out to
Absolutely.
the match.
Brunswick, Georgia checking in. What's going on, Warren?
Give us an opportunity to give a shout out to the sponsors and to everyone watching.
Nothing wrong with Gord. He's a gentleman. Wink, wink, double nudge.
Well, you didn't have a chance to drink your coffee. That's why you lost so quickly.
Oh, of course. I haven't. And he's correct. I didn't have time to drink my coffee, but that wasn't because. Well, it was because I had to play my first match, and we were late getting up because we were here late last night.
One more match after this.
One more match after this.
Jeremiah and Rick Lenny.
Very nice.
Oh,
that'll be
wicked.
another great match. Look at my son over there.
The
Did
tournament
you just see that?
That kid is a beast, man.
Right?
Holy.
He's spearing things in from downtown.
This kid is about as tall as the joint on his pool cue when I first met him, and he speared them in sideways, and now he's just over the table, and this kid just nuts balls from everywhere. He is one of the
9
future,
years old.
Yeah, unreal.
Yeah.
He is one of the future beasts of this sport.
I agree. I'll tell you, he is down into our basement, banging on that Predator table almost every day.
Yeah. And if you guys saw the stroke that this kid has, I caught him in Ben Francis's young man Ryder playing the other day, and wow.
And he loves it. When we come to the pool hall, it is a beg fest.
Oh, I'll bet.
Right?
Yeah,
Can
I'll
I
bet.
come? Please, Dad. I'll do anything. Can I come?
Oh, to have a young back again.
Yep.
I mean, these kids will hit balls for 10 straight hours. It's crazy. You got to force them to stop and eat.
It's so true. What's going on, Glenn? Checking in from Romulus, Michigan. Appreciate everybody tuning in and joining us for day number 2 of the 4th annual Barry Hooey Memorial. We really do appreciate it. Believe me, guys, what you do for us does not get lost. Without you guys tuning in, commenting, keeping us on our toes, our job would not be the same.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun doing this.
I'm sure he's looked enough to not lose 9-0. Oh, Gord. I need like a special button for Gord.
Yeah, where's that
Right?
Dr. Evil button?
I need a PFO button.
We'll be getting underway soon. Mike is just finishing up his 5-minute breather.
Yeah, he did. He did the same with me. Got me down exactly this scoreline, 5-2, and then said, "Hey, I think I'll take a break."
And we've got another one coming up after this. So the tournament director put her foot down and says one more, but we got Jeremiah
And Rick Glenn.
Rick Glenn, the gentleman
That
that
will
had
be
put
a
me out.
great match.
Oh yeah, Rick and I played solid. It was runouts back and forth, and I had a dry break and a missed ball, and it sent me home.
Yeah. Wino Nanaimo for CSL. Nanaimo is being taken care of, I believe, by Ryan Epp and Hot Seat Productions, I think is the name of his streaming service. He'll have to correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe he's also tournament director there. So it just made sense, or more sense, for Ted, being that Ryan was going to be there running the tournament. Made sense to have him just stream under his streaming service.
Yeah, he
We
does a good
are
job.
now 2-2 in the hockey game. And I'll tell you what, does it ever look fast-paced? I don't know if anybody's watching the Flames game, but correct me if I'm wrong. This it looks like a fast-paced game.
Sure does. Oh, to answer your question, Steve, I love the new queue. I was fortunate enough to come across a Michael Vollmer, and I've been a queue collector for a very long time, and going through queue makers has been a very big hobby of mine for about 15 years now, and I've owned some of the top quality queues on the planet, including Blackboard. But I gotta
That's an expensive queue.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. This Vollmer was more than my Blackboard, but I've never, ever hit a queue as good as this queue. So
Really?
I'm enjoying it very much.
So I'll tell you that the cue that I loved the most, hands down, bar anything I've ever hit with, was the cue that I had Bernie Mickelson make me.
Yeah.
And then I sold it while I was in New Brunswick.
As we all do,
Yeah.
There's
And
always
I
that
so
one that
regret
gets
it.
away.
I so regret it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was fortunate enough years ago, and my children were very young, and I had a Gus Zambotti, and I had to let that one go to pay some bills, and
Yep.
that's the one that haunts me every night. But yeah, now that I found the Vollmer, that'll be my forever queue now.
Oh, Rob Wade is TD. I did not know that, Chris. But I'm sure that Ryan will be there, and I think we haven't been asked, so that's why we're not there. I really do like, and I enjoy going out to Niagara Falls as well.
Yeah.
CCS for Niagara Falls. It's such a good event,
Yeah, it's
and
a
it's
great
so
venue.
Here's the thing with the pandemic that really bugged me. So I had missed the prior year Niagara Falls CCS event, and I can't remember why. I missed it, but the year that the pandemic shut everything down, that Monday morning or Tuesday morning or whatever morning it was that we were leaving, I'm packing, I'm going.
Yeah.
And then they shut everything down at 11 o'clock that
Yeah.
morning. And I was so mad.
Like, there's nothing worse, man, when you get your heart set on something and
Oh,
you're looking so
I was
forward
so
to
late.
something.
Listen, we got Jerry Kane over there, and a couple other friends of ours over there that we haven't really seen,
Yeah.
been able to pal around with, and I was really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'd really like to get back for one of the Niagara events to see my people too.
Yeah, you're from
Yeah,
that
I'm
area.
from Kitchener-Waterloo, yeah.
Yeah.
So. All right, Mike Isaac's back here. So we're going to get back underway. And if you remember, Larry somehow scratched past the 11 and 7 from a ridiculous angle. So.
Oh, there you go. Gord is not going to, Ryan is not going to Nanaimo. You'll have to talk to Rose. I believe she's the one that runs Nanaimo. Yeah, find out what her plans are, and it may be Shannon offering some streaming service as well. I'm not sure.
Does he kill 2 birds with 1 stone here and play that 9 off the 7?
I would think so. I would absolutely think so. 15-13's wired. Right, that seems to be the biggest trouble on the table. I like that shot. I was working on a roof job when oh, okay, good to know. Oh, geez, Jerry was 2 hours away and had to turn back. It sucked. Yeah, I bet. I was, my heart was so set on going.
Well, hopefully we're never affected by anything like that again.
Yeah, I've heard rumors it's coming back in the spring.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. But, do you really want to give Larry another chance here?
Yeah, he's calling no call. He's just going to try to freeze him up behind the 10 ball there.
Well, and I don't understand it.
He's got a wide open table. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, good on
Right?
you.
Maybe he didn't like the combination, but I mean everything went. Your shot, 9 off the 7, chip it, and you're out.
Yeah. Oh, Larry's gonna tie up another ball.
Yeah, of course. Smart shot.
So.
Smart shot.
Yep.
Right now you have no choice.
Yeah,
now you have to take the 9 off that 7 ball.
Yep, 100%. The way he's lining up looks like he's going to play the 9 and then go rail into that cluster. I don't like that.
Not at all.
If he catches that 7 full, he is done. He'll be eclipsed.
Well, not that Larry's going to mind that.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I don't understand why he played that extra safety. There was no real reason for playing that.
Yeah,
you were given ball in hand. I mean, there's nothing more you're wanting there.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? A second ball in hand isn't going to change anything.
No, that's exactly what he's doing. He is going.
Oh, yeah, you're going to catch this 3 ball.
This is not a. I don't like this at all.
Nope. And if you, like you said, you catch that 7 full in the backside, didn't I tell you, off the 3? But
he lined it up.
He wired it up.
Wow. Talk about getting an extra lottery number.
Oh my goodness, he wired it.
Unreal.
Dead nut wired.
That is luck. I think I just saw Larry's hair go gray.
That's the way to look at it, hey, Jerry?
Let me sit that good.
You're a good player, Jerry. We're just afraid of you. I love it.
So I think what Mike will do here is he'll probably pop that 14 in the corner and come around for the 12.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, you're going to want your out balls to be that combo.
Mm-hmm. Although you still have to be on the right side of that combination.
Absolutely. He wants to be right where his cue ball is now for that combo.
And you don't want to hit to the left of center on the 15. You hit to the left of center on the 15 ball, you're pushing the 15 over the 7.
Yeah, exactly. He is on the wrong side of that combo.
He sure is. He's going to have to draw this one rail out.
Yeah. This is one of those shots where you also have to control the second ball that you're hitting.
Correct.
And
Yeah. Yeah, this is just, although he's proven me wrong every time I've said something like this, so
me too.
what do I know? Oh, he hit it
wow.
perfect.
Beautiful.
Hits it perfect. Larry looking like curtain call.
Yeah, and he'll just chip this up and come middle table for the 8 in the same pocket.
Yeah. Doesn't want to be on the rail, though. Definitely don't want to shoot that off the beach.
No. Not for all the marbles, anyway.
To the heart of the pocket
Yeah,
it goes.
Another solid performance from MPI.
Yeah, I agree. Well, guys, we have one more match coming our way.
One
We've
more,
got Rick Glenn and who was it? Rick and Jeremiah Hampton.
Yeah.
You got it.
It's unfortunate it's the last one. I'm married. I don't want to go home.
I know, right?
Sorry, honey, if you're tuned in.
Yeah, right. All right, guys, we're going to do a quick shutdown, restart, get it locked, loaded, ready to rock and roll. Get your popcorn ready.
Yep.
We'll be back in a few.
See you in 5.